Hello, welcome to the Edgerton Public Library. My name's Kirsten. We're here for our Reading Adventure Club. I'm here in the meeting room at the library, and I hope you're safe at home watching this little recording. I want to share with you some things about our Reading Adventure packet for this week. The week of November 23rd, we have some activities that tie in with the letter L. But since one of my favorite words starts with letter L, library, I think it's a good time to remind you of some of the services that our library offers outside of our physical building. We have a lot of databases you can access. A new one is called Creative Bug. With your library card, you can log on and watch craft videos, get patterns, get some ideas about things that you could make at home. We also have a database called BrainFuse. It has tutoring and study help, so if you're working on homework at home and need some help, you could log on with your library card to BrainFuse. We also have two different ways that you can get digital ebooks and audiobooks and movies called Hoopla and Libby Overdrive. So all of those are free with your library card, and you can find them on our Edgerton Public Library's website and link to those apps or databases. So again, as we think about the letter L, keep in mind all the services that your library has for you, either here physically in the library or at home. So our packet this week, as always, has some directions for you. And we have three different activities this week. One is to make a leaf luminary. So you'll have all the materials to do that at home, including a little lamp. And we also have some materials for you to make some leaf letters. So hopefully it won't be snowing this week and you can go outside and find some colorful leaves. This week maybe you want to read a book about fall and learn about why leaves change color. So we have a lot of different books about leaves, and particularly leaves in the fall. And each week our Reading Adventure packet includes a writing prompt, and hopefully you're collecting all those and putting them in a binder so you'll have a great story at the end. This week one of our prompts is about lions, so I pulled a couple books about lions. Library Lion is a picture book about a lion who lives in the library. Might give you some ideas about spending the day with a lion. And then in our nonfiction section we have some books about lions. So you could get some facts to add to your story. We have other animals that start with letter L. Maybe this would be a good week to check out a book about lizards or leopards. I look forward to the time when we can meet in person again and have a Lego club again. But we have a lot of books about Legos that you could check out and get some inspiration for things to build at home. So these Lego books are in our nonfiction section on building with Legos. But then we also have stories about Lego characters. So these Lego books are in our picture book section. We also have numerous Lego books in our easy reader section. I pulled a few here. So although the author doesn't start with a L, that's where you'll find those, under letter L. So I have a few books I want to share with you by authors whose last names start with letter L. Sometimes when you're not sure what to read, it's good to just try a new book. And perhaps you'd like to read one by the author Mary Labatt about this cute puppy named Sam. And there's quite a few books in that series. Okay. The Guardians of Ga'Hoole is a fantasy series about owls by the author Catherine Lasky. She has another fantasy series about wolves. So if you like fantasy and you like animals, look for that author, Catherine Lasky. The Frog and Toad books have been popular with families for a long time. You can see I have two versions of the same book because it's so popular. Sometimes we have two copies, and maybe you and a friend want to both check out the same book and kind of read together. That's fun. You can have your own little book club. The Misadventures of the Family Fletcher is a new book by the author Dana Levy, which we have in our library. I want to point out this green sticker. This we use here in our library to show that we added this book in the 11th month, which is November. It lets us kind of keep an eye on our new books, and sometimes people like to skim and look for a green sticker so they know that's a new book that's been added to the library in the past year. The Chronicles of Narnia is a series written by the author C.S. Lewis. Again, his last name starting with letter L. And this book we have in numerous formats. So this one has some illustrations in it. And we have some that don't have illustrations. So if you're putting this on hold, you want to be careful to get the actual version that you want. The Lions of Little Rock is not actually about a lion like the books I showed you earlier, but is set during the Civil Rights Movement in the South, and the author of that book is Kristen Levin. So if you want to learn some history through a chapter book, that would be a great choice. We have quite a growing collection of audiobooks. So this Frog and Toad, I mentioned the book, you can also get that on CD and listen to it. And then another classic, The Story of Dr. Dolittle by Hugh Lofting, is available on Playaway. So you can listen to that through speakers or headphones. We have other things that you can check out at the library besides books. We have these Magiscopes that you can check out for 2 weeks and bring home. Maybe you can take a close-up look at some colorful fall leaves. We have tangram sets, and we have launch pads, these digital tablets with different apps loaded on them. So all of these can be checked out with your library card. You can put them on hold through the shared catalog. You can pick them up during parking lot pickup or during our open hours. So this week in our Reading Adventure Club, as we celebrate the letter L, let's celebrate all the things that we have here in our library. Thankful that we have a library in our community, and I hope you're staying safe and healthy, enjoying some time with your family and friends. Bye-bye. I'll see you soon.